Well, the red light means that we are welcoming the American Freedom Law Center to the program here. Just a few days ago, Laverne and I had the opportunity to sit down with Robert Muise from the American Freedom Law Center. He doing some very important work. I want you to listen to this, please.
Well, service runs in your family. I think I should say Semper Fi, right?
Yes, it does. And my battle for freedom began when I was a child, growing up in a small 3-bedroom home in Massachusetts with my 3 other brothers. My dad served on active duty in the Marine Corps, and he fought in the Korean War. And he kept in the hallway at the end in a closet, the hallway closet we had. He kept his dress blues jacket, the best uniform in the world. Yeah. And his boys would take turns putting on that dress blue jacket and marching around proudly around the house. Well, 3 of his sons, including myself, ended up serving on active duty in the Marine Corps. I served for 13 years.
Thank you for your service.
And thank you. And my older brother was a sergeant in the infantry, and my younger brother was a captain in the Marine Corps in the infantry. So 3 of us. And you know, when I served in the Marine Corps, I took a solemn oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I was realizing that we had many domestic enemies to our Constitution. So I hung up that uniform, my camouflage utilities, and put on a suit and became a lawyer to fight these battles for freedom in the courtrooms. And that's what I'm doing today.
And
I love it.
You were recently on Glenn's show, and the passion for what you do obviously comes through. What makes you so passionate about this?
Well, it's not a job; it's a vocation. You know, this is critically important to me. And when I took that solemn oath, I took that oath, so help me God, and I truly mean it. And you know, we live in a blessed nation, and I have 12 children, and I want my children to have all the opportunities that I had, and all the freedoms that I had, all the freedoms that so many before us, those who served in the military, gave their lives for, freedoms that I was willing to give my life for. And so I want to make sure those freedoms are preserved for my children. You know, Ronald Reagan reminded us that if they're not fought for and protected, they're just a generation away from extinction. And that's not going to happen on my watch. And I'm going to ensure that, and I do that through the American Freedom Law Center. Every day, we fight tirelessly for your faith and freedom.
Well,
I love it.
How can how can we as Americans help you?
Right. You know, when I served in the Marine Corps, and right now we have many, brave men and women serving overseas, and they're defending our freedoms overseas. They're defending the Constitution. They're doing so through, our tax dollars, obviously. Well, since I left the Marine Corps and working with a nonprofit, public interest law firm, I'm fighting for your freedoms, but I have to do it with tax-deductible dollars. Yeah. So, all the work we do is pro bono for the good. All the clients we represent, it's at no charge, and so we need support, generous support from patriotic Americans to support the work that we do.
Please donate to the American Freedom Law Center today so that Robert can continue to defend your religious freedom. Go to fightforfreedom.us or text the word liberty to 41444. Find out how you can get this copy of the Supreme Court Hobby Lobby brief. Remember, text liberty 41444. Do it right now, please.